How to deploy a Linux VDI solution on Google Cloud using Cendio ThinLinc. First, log into your Google Cloud Console and go to Compute Engine VM instances. In the left pane, open the Marketplace, search for Ubuntu Desktop. Select the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS Desktop GUIRDP image published by Madarsan IT LLC, then click Launch to configure your VM. Now configure the VM, choose a name like Ubuntu 2404-7, pick your zone, for example, US Central 1-C, and select a machine type such as N1 Standard 2 vCPUs, 7.5 GB RAM. Under the boot disk settings, keep it at balanced persistent disk and size 10 GB. Then allow full access to all Google Cloud APIs. When done, click Deploy. Wait for some time. Once deployment finishes, you'll see the VM with status Created. Now, we will connect our newly created instance via SSH. From the Instance Details page, open the SSH drop-down menu and choose Open in Browser window. You will be asked to authorize for SSH connection. After the successful SSH connection, a new SSH terminal open in a web browser. Now switch to the root user account with sudo su command. Then create a new user, for example John, and add it to sudo group. Next, we'll add the ThinLinc binary path to sudoers, so all its commands can run securely. Open the file with Nano Editor, replace the secure path line with ThinLinc binary path, then save and exit. Your system is now prepared with a user and environment ready for ThinLinc. Now open a terminal in your local Linux machine and use ssh-keygen command to generate an SSH key pair. Just press the Enter key when prompted for a passphrase. Run the cat command to verify the content of the public key file. Select the public key content and copy it using Ctrl-Shift-C. Now, we will need to add this key file to Google Cloud VM so we can connect the VM from the local machine. Go back to Google Cloud Console, open your VM, click Edit, scroll down the page to SSH Keys section. Click Add Item, paste your copied SSH public key, and click Save. Go back to VM instance page and copy VM, public IP address. Open a Termina in local machine and connect to your VM externally using ssh-key, which we have generated earlier. Alright, now it's time to install ThinLinc, the magic that powers our remote desktop. Open your browser and search for Download ThinLinc Server. Go to the Cendio website, scroll to the For Administrators section, and click Download ThinLinc Server software. Fill out the short form, complete the CAPTCHA, and hit download now. The installer downloads to your local machine, but we need it on the server. So open your browser's downloads panel, right-click the ThinLinc zip, and choose Copy Download Link. Switch back to your terminal, type wget and paste the link. Then press Enter. ThinLinc will start downloading directly to your server. Now run unzip command, followed by your downloaded zip file to extract the zip file. Then, run the cd command followed by extracted directory to go inside the ThinLinc software directory. Now, let's install it. Run sudo.//install server. The installer will walk you through the setup step by step. Just press Enter to continue and accept the defaults when asked. Within a minute or two, your ThinLinc server will be fully installed. After the installation, run the sudo systemctl status vssm server vsmagent tlweeb access command to verify that all ThinLinc services are running. If you see everything marked active running, congratulations, ThinLinc is up. Go back to your home directory using the cd command. Before we access the ThinLinc web and admin interfaces, we need to open a few ports in Google Cloud's firewall. This step ensures that your ThinLinc client and browser can reach the VDI session securely. Let's create 3 rules using the gcloud command. The first rule allows browser-based access to your ThinLinc session on port 300. Next, let's open the admin panel on port 1010. Finally, we'll enable ThinLinc's VSM server, which runs on port 9000 and handles session management. Now, restart the VM to apply all configuration changes. Now comes the exciting part. Access your desktop. Open your browser and visit https://your-server -IP:300. Log in with your username, John, and password. And there it is, your full Ubuntu desktop running in the cloud with GPU acceleration. Now, we are going to install ThinLinc client package on local Linux machine, and access Ubuntu desktop session via ThinLinc client native application. First, open a web browser, search for Download ThinLinc Client, and click on ThinLinc Archive page. Scroll down the page and download ThinLinc Client for Linux DEB. Save the file to Downloads directory on your local machine. Go back to Terminal on your local machine, change the directory to Downloads using the cd command. Run the apt command by specifying your downloaded file, and hit Enter to install the ThinLinc client package on your local machine. Now let's connect to your Google Cloud VDI using the ThinLinc client. On your Ubuntu machine, open the dash menu and search for ThinLinc Client. Click to launch it. You'll see a connection window appear. In the connection window, enter your ThinLinc server details. Under server, type your instance's public IP address. For username, enter John or the user you created earlier. And for key, browse to your private ssh-key file, the one you added to the VM. Once everything's ready, click Connect. After authentication, the ThinLinc client opens your full Ubuntu desktop session, running securely in the Google Cloud. You can now work remotely with GPU accelerated performance, just like on a physical desktop. You can also access ThinLinc control panel to configure settings, manage users and sessions, and monitor the status of the server. Open your browser and head to your -server -IP:1010. Then, log in with username admin and the password you set earlier during the server installation. Once logged in, you'll see the ThinLinc web admin dashboard to manage users, sessions, and monitors. Here, you can manage users, sessions, and monitor your VDI system, all through your browser.